Hello everyone, this is Professor Ron with OneHourProfessor.com, and this lecture is focused on understanding why content marketing is so important. So in breaking down why content marketing is so important, we'll break it into three different parts. First is how it's going to grow the presence of the website or brand that you're a part of. Second, it is going to increase personal reputation regardless of brand. And third, it will build trust. So talking about these three different components, first off, content marketing is really important because it's going to grow the presence of your website or your brand, right? And it's going to do that basically by the more content that you have out there on the internet, the more likely it is that some of your content is going to be seen. So in terms of growing the presence of the brand, I mean, if you have 50 blog articles versus 100 blog articles, there's more of a chance that people will see, obviously, those 100 blog articles just because of the volume of those blog articles. So first off, kind of going into it, search engine optimization is really a big part of this component. So the more content you create, the more likely it is that search engines are going to crawl the content that you create, and the more likely it is that you will get ranked for long tail keywords. So search engine optimization is a big part of how it grows the presence of your website and brand, and also social media is a big part of this and kind of a component. It's more of a manual process than search engine optimization, but social media, if used effectively, you can help definitely grow the presence of your brand with social media, because the biggest thing with social media to grow is to create content that is unique and thought-provoking and interesting. And when you're able to have a lot of content out there through the process of content marketing, it's going to grow social media, because you may write that one article that you share on Facebook or you share on Twitter, and all of a sudden it resonates with a particular audience, and that audience shares a lot of it. So that's really how content marketing can help grow your website or brand. And in addition to that, again, when you create those unique articles, it also helps with search engine optimization. Second off is how it increases your personal reputation. So think about it this way. If you create a website and let's just say you have 100 articles on there, right, and you're done with it, maybe the website is doing great, maybe it's not even doing that great, but on your own resume, obviously, you can then go into a prospective employer or some type of situation, maybe consulting, whatever it is, and you can tell them, hey, I've got, my own blog or my own website or brand, whatever it may be, that I've been writing on for some time. And obviously, that's going to be something that, as long as it's well written and looks legitimate, a lot of employers will like that sort of thing. So it's obviously going to increase your personal reputation in that way. In addition to that, other opportunities may present themselves in the form of speaking engagements, or again, like I said, consulting. These other opportunities. When people go to your website and they see content that's reputable, that's good advice, and it's being shared a little bit, even if your website isn't huge, just having your own presence on the internet is going to increase your reputation substantially. In addition to that, like I said, speaking engagements, maybe podcasts you get asked to be on. Also, and one of the more important things, which I've actually had some experience with, is guest posting. People may see the content on your website, they may like that content on your website, and then they may ask you to guest post. Or further, realistically, more than likely, you'd have to go out and ask to guest post. But the point is, if people have a quote-unquote home base to go to, being your website, then they're going to be able to see your writing style, the content that you create, and they're not going to really doubt the fact that, hey, this person will create a good guest post if I have them do it. So it increases your personal reputation in that regard, and you can, again, that all funnels into growing the brand, and that's one of the other things that content marketing does. And then lastly is it builds trust. So think of it this way, and we kind of touched on it earlier, but the more content you have, the more likely it is that people are going to get their questions answered by you. Okay, so somebody searches in Google, and again, this ties into SEO, but they look for a specific question. It relays to the content that you've created. In addition to that, someone may come to your website for one particular subject. Say that it is, we'll just say affiliate marketing. Someone comes to your website for affiliate marketing. They saw an article, or maybe they saw a social media post. They come to your website for affiliate marketing to learn more about it, and they're reading about it, but you've got 10 or 12 different articles on affiliate marketing, and if they are displayed in a way that is related articles, that people look at it, then they're able to read the article, and then they see, oh, they also have an article on this. This seems pretty interesting. And then they click into that other area. So no longer are you just a random website that they landed on to read about that one subject of affiliate marketing that they were trying to get, but now they will go to you and read that first article, and then they'll read 2 or 3 more consecutively, and by doing that, then you get them kind of to trust you and possibly join your email list, etc. And then lastly, in terms of building trust, it ties people into the brand. So again, it's tough when you first start out with a website, right? Because you only have 5, 10, 15 articles. But the more content that you create, the more likely it is that people are going to see what it is that they need. And then once they see that, then they're going to look for more information. And once you're presenting them with more valuable information, they're going to trust you. And then, like I said, they may join your email list. And then once they join your email list, then you're able to share with them even more content that's helpful. So that's really the 3 big parts as to why content marketing is so important, and it's one of those strategies that internet marketers always are going to say to do. It's never going to go away. Search engines aren't just going to completely ignore web pages anytime soon, so it's definitely highly recommended.